Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dofla and today we're gonna be reviewing Ying, that Panda. Ying was my second ever nat 5 ever. At that point I thought, oh wait, it's not that easy to get legendary nat 5s then, until 3+ years later I haven't pulled another legendary nat 5. So I'm like, it's not easy guys, you just need to get lucky. Anyway, before we jump into the review, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot and it's free. So if you want to see more content, if you are enjoying the content, you want to support the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now let's jump into the review. Base stats. His base stats are actually pretty decent. His base HP is pretty good, pretty decent. Base attack is pretty decent. Defense pretty decent. Base speed is actually pretty good. 111 base speed is actually pretty good. Now, what skills does he have? Skill 1 is Fengen. He attacks 3 times. He has 30% chances of decent defense breaking the opponent for 2 turns. After you skill him up, it goes up to 50%, which is actually pretty good because he hits 3 times. So there's gonna be a pretty high chance that you gonna defense break the opponent, or if they don't have immunity. Skill 2, same as Fengen, he cleanses himself. He puts the revenge buff on himself for 2 turns, and he heals himself for 2 turns also. 15% chances. Actually, the heal is for all your team, for the whole team. The revenge is just for him. The heal is 15% of the monster's HP, which is actually pretty good. He's a damage dealer, plus he can heal something. Now, the first skill, it used to be a AoE, which wasn't bad. It used to be doing attack break, I think, debuff on the all enemies team. Now is a passive, which is actually really good. So decrease the incoming damage by 35% and increase the damage dealt by 50% if the enemy has lower attack power than yours. So obviously you want to build him on high attack. 50% extra damage. Don't forget skill 1 can defense break. Ying can delete monster, he can do that. But he's actually stats hungry, really stat hungry. Also, he recovers the HP by 30% of the damage dealt with every attack. That's a bummer during your turn only, so when he revenges with the revenge buff, it doesn't heal. That's a bummer. I'd say that could be a good buff for him, because he's actually decent now, but he needs that extra thing to be really good. So yeah. So that's an automatic effect obviously, and the recovery goes up by 20% with the skill up. So his base stats, base stats are good, his skills are pretty good as well. His leader skill, attack power increased by 44% in the guild content. That's why I think in guild siege defenses it can be pretty good. Guild war, guild siege offense is amazing. It's amazing. Now, those are the stats, these are the skills. What can you use it? I'd say for RTA is okay. I'd try to use it as much as possible because it's my only legendary dark. I want to flex him, but it doesn't work that many times. 2 things that prevent him from being really good in every single fight is if the opponent as attack buff monster. So let's say the opponent picks Fran with attack buff, obviously. That damage dealer is probably gonna have more attack than me if you don't have attack buff as well. So Ying is probably gonna be one shot by that monster. Second thing that can prevent him to be really good in RTA is immunity. If the Ying doesn't get the defense break of the opponent, if he has high attack, then the opponent is probably gonna do decent damage still. If he doesn't, without defense break, he's not gonna do much. So those are the two things I feel like Counter should work on to make him actually really good. And I feel it's a light and dark NAF 5, it should be really good. As every single light and dark NAF 5 should be good for RTA. That's how I think. And not just a few ones. Anyway, yeah, RTA is pretty good. I'd say it's decent for RTA. It's not too bad, it's not too good, it's decent. Definitely in some cases you can use him. I like to use him against Josephine because she provokes. If she provokes him and he gets a defense break off her, and he procs, it's gonna kill her. Or if he gets the defense break on the first hit or skill 1, he can kill her. I've seen my Ming killing one-shotting Josephine before. I know Josephine should be really tanky, but if he gets defense break on that, on the Josephine, and you know, if he has a attack buff, she's dead. She is dead. He can do around 10k ish damage per hit with the defense break and attack buff, maybe more sometimes. If the Josephine is not too good, yeah, maybe more. Anyway, I'll use him in RTA sometimes. Guild War defense, not too bad. Guild Siege defense is actually pretty good. I saw some good defenses with him. Bastet really fast, and Perna. If you don't have Perna, you can use Theomars, probably can work as well. They have random defense break. Theomars doesn't care if the opponent is wind, fire, he has the elemental king. So random defense break for siege is actually really important. He is dark, so he can attack anything. It's harder for the opponent to actually attract his attention, unless they're using the can't talk anymore, light monster, so he's gonna go for the light monster obviously. But hey, if you use Theo or Perna or another damage dealer, like dark damage dealer, light damage dealer, or Perna or Theo is gonna go for it. It's gonna go for the defense break. Probably that monster is gonna die. So for siege is actually really good. I use him with a fire paladin. I use Fire Paladin, Ying, and Skogal. It used to go really well, even in high level siege. Top 5 siege in Europe. I was in RS, and that used to work. But one of my ex-gilly used to have him, Bastet, and Perna, and that would perform even better in top. Actually, RS would, yeah, it's still top 3, I think, top 3 siege. So yeah, that works really good. So I would say for him, his best use is in siege. He shines the most in siege. So if you have him and you have Perna and Bastet, you have a really good siege defense to put up. Now that's how I would use him. Now the runes. These are my runes. He's on Valiant Will. I would say Valiant is really good for him. I'd say Rage could be good, but instead of going Rage, I would rather go Fatal, so you get the extra attack, because if he has a high attack to an opponent, then he's gonna do any 50% more damage anyway. I would say Fatal over Rage, but I would say Valiant is really good, because if he defense break the opponent any procs, he's gonna kill that monster. He is going to kill that monster. So Valiant, rule of thumb, Valiant is good on everything. Yeah, but no, seriously, Valiant is good. Rage and Fatal can be good. I wouldn't go Swift, although his base speed is pretty high. If you go on Swift, I mean, you're gonna run him for damage, so probably not gonna be super fast. So if they stun him on Swift, he's not gonna have the chance of proccing out of it and still moving. So I would still say Valiant. Despair, I wouldn't go for it. Valiant, and I would say Offset has to be Will. As I said, he's not gonna be the fastest monster in the whole game, in the whole RTA match. So you do need Will, because if they defense break him, yes, he has the passive reduce the damage received, but still you're gonna focus on attack, as I said. So his HP, his defense are not gonna be super high. He's probably not gonna survive that defense break and the next attack. So Will, you need Will. Now what you should shoot for: high attack, pretty good speed. You want him at the very least around 200 yeah, 200 speed at the very least. At the very least. So speed, attack, as much attack as you possibly can get on him. And then you want to get him a little tanky, because his base stats on HP and defense are not bad. You can make him decently tanky, so he can withstand a couple of hits, survive them, and then move on and attack the opponent. So I would say speed crit damage attack, attack crit damage attack if you can get high speed. Those are the best build for him. I would say attack crit damage attack is even better if you can get around 200 speed. Valiant will. So speed, attack, some HP, some defense, and some accuracy if you can get on him. I know it's hard to get all of it, because you still need crit rate and crit damage on him. You do need that. So getting accuracy as well on him is really, really hard. Although yes, the skill 1 is 50% chances every hit. So even around 15% accuracy, 20% accuracy is better than a defense-based opponent, unless they're really high resistance. But yeah, try to get him on high crit rate. 76, I feel like that's the bare minimum. I would like to have him around 85 at least, 85, 90, so he doesn't miss any crit and it's gonna hit really hard on the opponent. Guys, that's the review on me in making really high attack, decent speed, around 200 should suffice. I mean, my one is plus 98. I can probably get 7, 14, 21 extra speed on these 3 runes. So it would be around 220, around 220 speed. I think actually around 230 almost. So in that case, I could actually change this rune onto attack percentage rune, and yeah, have higher attack. So yeah, guys, that's the review of me Ying. I hope it was helpful. If you had me Ying, I hope you're enjoying him. I do like him. I can't use him every single RTA match though, unfortunately, but I do like him. Especially the aesthetic is really nice. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to sub to the channel and support the channel so you can see more videos like this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody. See ya later.